Hi guys, I want to show you guys something so cool here. You're with Everything Waterfalls. One of the main questions I get is how to clean these, and I gotta let you know on these patio ponds, when I first started to get into them, when I got the pictures and stuff put on the website, I kind of looked at it and this guy says, what the hell is this? And it's one of those things like, it was a two-piece unit, and it kind of looked like, where does this come into as a patio pond? So one of the beliefs I have here is to buy the stuff that I sell, just to have it here. That way I can do the different videos and the pictures. And when I got this and I put it up here, I says, how sweet is this to put on my deck? And that goes the same thing with really anything with a flat spot. But when you look at this, I couldn't put anything like this on from real rock. It would be so ungodly heavy. My patio would go like this, or my deck. So one of the questions we have here is how to clean this. And one of the things that I have is kind of trying to get stuff that I have around the house. So my thing is, it's almost like a math equation. If you use this and the net, you're probably not going to need this. Now, there's two different aspects of these ponds. If you're in the shade, you're probably not going to have a lot of trouble with any type of algae, which I really don't. If you're out in the sun, then you're going to have to use some different things to control the algae. But unfortunately, when you have shade, you're going to have more stuff making silt for your ponds. What that means is you're going to have leaves falling. I have an acorn tree right above, actually an oak tree. Over there I have a real pistol, but that's a walnut tree. So I get all this stuff up here into my pond, along with leaves and sticks, and just being out in the air, you get all kinds of dirt. Anyway, so the number one thing that I like to do is take a spray, put it on a jet, and just give the whole thing, the whole entire thing, just a little wash down. It kind of keeps the leaves, it keeps it clean. And also the second part is a lemonade container. No, I'm not going to serve lemonade, but this is just something I had laying around. I'm taking water within that has dirt and stuff, and it's great for my patio oasis with all the different tropical plants. So this is a good way of watering your plants, because you don't want to use the tap water. So I'm taking some awesome water within the pond, then with spraying it down. Then I could take my things like my fogger out, my rain chain. There's also a pump cover in here, so I can take all that stuff out, which I'm not going to do because you can get the idea. I'm going to stick the net in and just go around and get all the debris. And the debris is going to be your spent flowers, your leaves. If you're fortunate enough to be lucky to have an oak tree with acorns, you're in for a real surprise. But all last year we had just billions of acorns, and I didn't have any trouble. But anyways, if you use those two things, you're probably not going to need this. Now, if you let things go, you're going to have a lot more silt in here. And in that case, it's still easy. You take within the pond to water your flowers. Once it gets down to where there's not a lot, you just plug this in. This is a cheap old shop vac. It's just shop vac. I can't even tell you the brand. But anyways, it's one of these cheap ones. You take the dry filter out, you use it as a wet vac, and you just plug it in, and then you can go around. It sucks all the silt out. Probably 1 or 2 loads if you leave it go very long, and that's about it. You can fill it up, you're good to go. Another thing that I recommend is this, and this is something you really, I kind of suggested, it's a good idea. Every once in a while, and that's the same thing like with your deck. Your deck is going to turn gray. And it's not from the wood turn, it's from all the sediment. It's all the junk from the air. Once you clean it off, it comes to life. just like this. Once in a while I'd use this, and even though this is a toy, I ended up buying a gas-powered one because I have like 40-some waterfall rocks from the Universal Rocks just to put in a display to better help you guys. It's good to take a power washer and power wash them from time to time because it just takes all the stuff, and it's remarkable because you're right back to when you got it. It's like brand new. So those are just some key things for anything, not only the patio ponds, but any of their prefab ponds that you can easily, and that's what makes this customer friendly, homeowner user friendly, anything, because one thing you guys don't want to do is take time and sit there for a couple of days trying to vacuum out from a liner pond with all the different pebbles and gravel. A lot of those things that I used to service, most of those people had contractors, landscapers go in there. It was an upsell just to clean, put your waterfalls to bed and bring them back in for the spring. But we'll go into that later. This here is just an easy, quick way where you can pretty much keep this clean with just minutes during the course of the day. Just by going out, watering your plants, taking the nets, scooping out the leaves, you're done.